On September 14th, Mayor Mike Johnston of Denver just released his 2024 plans for his $1.7 billion budget. So we're going to be going over this 800-page list on the budget in this video. Just kidding, we're not. But I am going to be summarizing it here all in this video, and it's going to be here for you, for your information. So in this 2024 budget, we're going to be going over the 5 priorities that Mayor Mike Johnston is going to be going over and hopefully accomplishing by the end of 2024. So let's dive into the first priority here, affordable housing in Denver. Mayor Mike Johnston wants Denver to be an affordable city, but with interest rates, lack of inventory, inflation, and everything else in between, that's a hard task for 2024. Mayor Johnston wants Denver to be a more affordable city, but it's kind of hard when inventory is really low, interest rates are really high, inflation is creeping up. It's just a hard pill to swallow. However, here is his plan. He's hoping to develop 3,000 affordable homes by the end of 2024. And he wants to add 25,000 more units under that affordable housing within the next 8 years. And with this plan, it's probably going to take about $100 million. And $100 million of that $1.74 billion budget will be allocated towards just this part. He will also launch a reform team for building codes and zoning codes to make those reviews much quicker. And with just that section, it'll take about $565,000 of that budget. And staying on that same topic of affordable housing, I actually made a video not too long ago based on Colorado's ADU laws and making things more affordable and accessible to jobs within the city of Denver. Governor Jared Polis is actually trying to end single-family housing and put in more construction for that missing middle housing. And middle housing is actually the type of units that are in between the single-family homes and that mid-scale apartment complexes. So that includes townhomes, duplexes, courtyard homes, and things like that. Basically, he wants to have more dense lot sizes so that more people can fit into these properties and be closer to jobs within Denver. Additionally, Governor Polis wants to have ADUs allowed within the single-family zoned properties. Again, the main driver here is to get more people into the city and closer to their jobs instead of having to drive, let's say, 45 minutes or wherever it might be, driving from Erie or Parker or anywhere else. That just takes almost an hour to get to the city where most of the jobs are. And with my experience with house hacking and investors, I welcome the whole change with ADUs. The people of the greater Denver area need to have a way to mitigate these really high mortgage expenses, and the best way to do that is by renting out an ADU or a portion of their house. So having an ADU on their lot means that they can save so much money per month. So if you're curious about how to mitigate your mortgage as much as possible, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, or if you're curious about your next investment property and how it will cash flow, hit me up because I love doing these deal analyses for all of my clients. My contact information is down below in the description. And of course, if you're curious about Governor Polis's policies or what he plans to do in the near future with ADUs and single-family zoning, go check out that video. And on to priority number 2 for Mayor Johnston and the city of Denver. He wants to make the Denver neighborhoods safer. Mayor Johnston is looking to expand the police force and also increase the mental health services for the local community. He's proposing to add 167 new police recruits, which would cost about $8.2 million. And in tandem, he's looking to put more funding into the Support Team Assisted Response, or the STAR team. And this STAR team or STAR program allows for these people that are clinicians or physicians to go out and help out people that have mental disabilities. Instead of having the police come out there, they want people that are more qualified for their mental health to go out there and diffuse certain situations. And of course, the STAR program will not be going out there first. It would usually be the police, especially if it's not a low-risk situation. So the STAR program will respond to more low-risk profile cases versus, the police could go out there if it's a more high-risk opportunity. Mayor Johnston wants to add a second wellness winning team, a mobile behavioral services and mental services team in tandem with the STAR program. And with the STAR program and the Wellness Winnie program, it'll cost about $9 million. And lastly, on this same priority for the safer neighborhoods, he's planning to add 90 beds to the wellness program to get people back up on their feet and get more mentally stable before they get released back out into the public. And these 90 beds in the community correctives are actually in response or an alternative to going to prison. He also plans to help out the Behavioral Health Services Center, which is open 24/7 for anyone who's having a more of a mental breakdown or anything like that. So with these final two additions, it would cost about $7.2 million of the 2024 budget. Now on to priority number 3, we're gonna go on to the Renovating Denver priority. So the main point here is to drive a lot more attention and more popularity to the 16th Street Mall. Right now it's currently under construction and he plans on finishing it within 2024. He also wants to help out those businesses that have been affected by all the construction that's been happening over in 16th Street. So giving some relief to those businesses affected by the construction and also attracting more businesses to come to 16th Street once it's all finished. And for those not informed about 16th Street, there are some major renovations happening. The thing is that the locals here don't really spend too much time on 16th Street. It's just the people that are tourists that find it a little bit more attractive and fun to hang out at. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a mile-long pedestrian byway where people can hang out, go to events, go to restaurants, and chill with their friends and family. But, you know, once or twice, if you visit it, I think that's about all I can handle. So Mayor Johnston wants to change all that and make it more attractive and have it as a hub to locals and tourists alike. So with the renovation of Denver and having a safe bus rapid transit system right off of Colfax, it'll cost about $58 million of the budget. So number 4 on the list of the priorities that Mayor Johnston has for the city of Denver is the Greener Denver Initiative. Johnston says that 45% of all the emissions for CO2 actually comes from transportation, so he's looking to mitigate as much driving as possible, especially within the city of Denver. So what he's doing is he's looking to change all these older city vehicles and replacing them with electric vehicles and also building out the EV infrastructure for charging facilities. So this will cost about $3.5 million of the budget. And to incentivize a less car-dependent city, he's implementing more bike lanes, having safer routes to schools, and having more pedestrian crosswalks. What's interesting too is that he's actually implementing more rebates for electrical bikes. And this is brand new to me because I had no idea that you can get a discount on e-bikes if you were to go through, let's say, coloradogov.org and see what those rebates are at those participating stores. I won't get too much into it as far as the rebates go and the e-bikes go, but if you wanted more information, go check out coloradogov.org and search sustainability or go to the e-bike section. And lastly, he's putting more money into community incentives and rebates for people that are transitioning from gasoline-powered vehicles into electric vehicles, and he's accounting for $19 million of the budget for that. And number 5 on the priority list for Mayor Johnston's City of Denver bill is housing for everyone. And yes, this does include homeless people. He plans to bring 1,000 unsheltered people into homes by the end of 2024. And once housing is found for those homeless people, he's committed to making sure that no new encampments happen at those same locations. And with this specific initiative, it'll cost about $39 million. And to prevent more homelessness from happening, he's actually giving out rental assistance and utility assistance for those renters out there. And with that, he's also giving free legal services for people that are facing evictions. And with just those 2 points, it'll cost about $14.6 million. In conclusion, Denver has seen some robust economic activity, especially coming out of the pandemic. We have been seeing several years of growth, GDP growth, especially within the city and greater Denver area. The thing is that things might slow down with the high interest rates, consumer spending dying out or even staying stagnant. There's a lot of unknowns coming into 2024. And there's a lot to think about, especially coming into 2024, especially with the real estate markets, but more specifically with what Mayor Johnston is proposing. It's just so much to do, and that's why I'm not a politician. But I know what I can do is help out a lot of my clients and people that are looking to buy their first home or even find investment properties here in the Denver area, because I myself believe that this is still an amazing city to invest in, and I myself am investing in this community as well. So if you wanted to get a hold of me, please text me, call me, or email me. All my contact information is down below in the description. I want to make sure that you're making the right decision for your move, your investment, and all that good stuff. Make sure you hit the like button. It definitely helps out with the algorithm, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything with the Denver real estate market and beyond. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.